Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, George Rush St-Pierre! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, the All-American Chris Weidman!
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, going to be interesting to see how George St-Pierre approaches the early portions of this round. Takedown figures to be there, right? But he talked a lot about his jab and letting his striking set up his wrestling here tonight. So let us see if indeed striking is the first order of business for the all-timer George Rush St-Pierre. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by St-Pierre. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Weidman.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by George St-Pierre. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. St-Pierre's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, nice transition. Kimura right into the armbar.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish this fight. He's got it. He's got it. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Working inside the closed guard now.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Weidman.
Now he's going full mount. This is where he wants to be.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by the All-American Weidman. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Weidman's back in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
20 seconds to go in round one. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Weidman. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Second round, straight ahead. Take a seat, deep breath in. All right, you're smart. Ready? Listen. All right. You're doing awesome out there. All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Superman punch now. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Oh, he lands the establishing the jab. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Shot to the body, turned back by GSP. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Weidman's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbing a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. It's a nice jab by him there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. More clinch work here. Now an uppercut to the head.
Great timing on that double leg. Yep, and he's got him secured in a half guard now.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Knee on belly.
GSP ground and pound from half guard now.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go! Getting him out here.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Oh.
Under a minute to go round 2.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by George St-Pierre. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. Good run.
Unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing with your kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Third and final round here. Oh, nice straight left. Level change there, goes for the takedown. St-Pierre's in half guard. All right, close guard now. St-Pierre's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Oh, in the mouth. That was a slick transition.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by George St-Pierre. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
There it is. Now he's going to mouth. He's got to be careful here.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
Good work from the top here by the All-American Weidman. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Weidman. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, big elbow. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. St-Pierre's back in full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Weidman's back in full mount.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, feet on the hips here. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
And that is how you end a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 29-29. Judge 2 scores it 9-28. St-Pierre. And Judge 3 scores it 9-28. For the winner by majority decision, George Rush St-Pierre.